2 dead in Minnesota. 2 weeks ago, 2 kids, Fletcher and Harper, were gunned down. They were 2 years apart in school. 2 exit doors barricaded from the outside of the church that they were praying in. 2 minutes of firing through stained glass windows before local police arrived. 2 different guns fired at this mass shooting. The perpetrator had 2 YouTube manifestos explaining their actions. The person also had 2 different names, identified as transgender, which elicited harsh reactions from certain media and administration. A deranged trans gunman. They specifically published this person's birth name instead of the one they identified as when they died. Murders praying schoolchildren in an act of domestic terrorism. You can guess which media outlets that came from, right? Right?
Right.
The president was quick to call the Minnesota governor and offer his condolences, as most presidents do, and also ordered all flags nationwide to be lowered at half-mast for the rest of the month. 2 dead in Minnesota. Wait. 2 dead in Minnesota? No, this happened before. 2 months ago, 2 Democratic representatives were attacked. 2 families torn apart, 2 survivors left with holes in their bodies by a man impersonating a cop. Complete with real uniform, badge, and 2 flashing lights on his decommissioned police SUV, this radicalized Christian believed he was on a mission from God. The first attack happened at 2 a.m. He fired 17 bullets into Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette as they answered their door. Then he fled the scene. Their daughter had witnessed the whole thing and was able to alert police and medical help in time to save her parents' lives. Our gunman moved on to his next target, having a list of 70 people and their addresses, left-wing politicians, activists, and even abortion providers. The next home he visited with murderous intent was empty. They were on vacation. They have doorbell cam footage of how close they came to being visited by death. His next target, as he pulled up into it, he noticed a squad car was already there. Word had gotten out of the attacks, and officers had begun performing wellness checks on all the local political leaders. The real cop at the scene thought our gunman was also another cop there to perform the same wellness check, and so he didn't give him a second thought. After they were informed by the daughter that someone impersonating the cop in the first place had shot the Hoffmans, our deranged gunman moved on to his next target, thus 2 homes spared, 2 families who dodged a bullet or 20. On the 4th attempt, our masked officer was banging on the front door. Our masked fake officer was banging on the front door of Melissa Hortman's residence. Her husband, Mark, answered. Our gunman said he was there to perform a wellness check and needed to see the entire family. Suddenly, a real squad car with real officers pulled up to check the house. Our gunman decided to kill Mark on the spot and then shot at the officers before fleeing into the house. He murdered Melissa as she was trying to escape upstairs. He even killed their golden retriever, Gilbert. The real police called for backup and waited over an hour to enter the home, giving them more than enough time for our gunman to escape out the back. And how did certain media and our administration react? A calculated plan to inflict violence by a man with recent mental health challenges. Our president said that calling the Minnesota governor to offer condolences would have been a waste of time. No flags were ordered at half-mast. Governor Walz had to order it himself, which meant it was only in effect in Minnesota. 2 dead in Minnesota. But why the different reactions? Trump, he needs a body count. He needs a body count that he can parade in front of his supporters. Catholic kids praying. He needs a body count to provide a motive for his overreach. The murder rate in Chicago. He needs enough death to give righteous purpose to his authoritarian takeover. And he is currently preparing to send the National Guard into Chicago and other blue cities nationwide, illegally. There have been 9 events in the past century where the National Guard fired upon and killed unarmed U.S. citizens. 9 in the last century. That's not a good track record. Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young immortalized one of these events in their iconic song, Ohio. And I offer you my rendition of it. Please sing along if you... Please sing along with the Empire Straight to catch on. Sorry, I'm not no worries. It's my first time playing music to a poem.
Nice.
Give us a second here.